Hi everybody and welcome back. My name is Kristen Cundiff and I'm going to be teaching 8th grade language arts this year. Just like last year, language arts is divided into two separate sections. We have vocabulary and we have literature. I'm going to cover vocabulary first real quick. Every week in vocabulary we'll cover a new lesson. We'll do some of the lesson at home, we'll do some of the lesson in class. The work that's done at home should be graded by the satellite teacher, and the satellite teacher can use the key that was provided in the book crate. Now, some of the answers will vary. It's the student's opinion, and I'm trusting the satellite teacher to have a good idea whether the student completed that correctly or not. After every third lesson, we will have a quiz. On that week, we will prepare for the quiz on Tuesday, and the kids will have that week to study for the quiz, and then either on Thursday or Friday of that week, we'll have the quiz over those lessons. After every fifth lesson, we'll have a test. In our book, there are 5 lessons in every unit, and so we'll take a unit test after every fifth lesson. Now, just like the quiz, that week we will prepare, and the kids will know exactly what they need to study in order to do well on that test. So vocabulary is very important, but it is not something that you need to stress over. Just do exactly like we talk about in class and you'll be great. Now, literature in 8th grade is my absolute favorite. We start off we're doing a couple of short stories, and we review figurative language, literary terms, theme, plot, conflict, characterization, those kind of fun things. And we'll do those using short stories. And then we start in on our novels. We do Witch of Blackbird Pond. And then at Christmas time, we do A Christmas Carol. After Christmas, we do a novel set in the American Revolutionary time called Chains, and it's told from the perspective of a slave during the American Revolution. And then finally we finish the year with a novel called Code Talker, and it talks about the Navajo code talkers during World War II. It's a great way to get the kids ready to go to Washington and see the Iwo Jima Memorial, and they have a greater understanding of the people behind the memorial and the people in the war, as opposed to just a war. It makes the war more personal, and I think it has a bigger impact on the kids and how they think about it. So I love the literature that we're doing in 8th grade. Just like last year, when we have a novel, we'll have a novel packet, and the kids will complete the novel packet as we read through the novel, and then we'll go over the novel packet in class. So there's no key for the novel packets. The satellite teacher just simply needs to make sure that the student has completed the assignment, and we will check the assignment, go over and add to answers and that kind of thing in class. There are reading quizzes. So if I ask you to read a short story, or if I ask you to read a chapter or two in a novel, when you get to class, we'll take a real quick reading quiz. Could be 5 questions, anywhere to 5-10 questions, and it's just a real quick way to make sure that, number 1, that you've read, and number 2, it's a real quick review of the chapter. And then we can start doing the fun stuff, the discussion and the activities that will go along with the novel. Now, you know, in literature, there's going to be a lot of discussion, and I encourage the kids to talk with me and what they think about this, how it applied to them, what it made them think of. So we talk a lot about our stories as we go along. This year, we are going to be using Google Classroom as part of our classroom. So there are a couple of things that I need for the students to download onto their device. I need them to download Google Drive, Google Docs, and Google Classroom. All 3 of those are free, and if the students will download them onto their device, I will give them codes and access and all of that on the very first day of class. We'll make sure everybody can get to where they need to go. The students also need to have a dictionary app. Many of these are free. Find one that they like. Most of these have a thesaurus function as part of the app, but if they do not, I need to have the students download a thesaurus app as well. This is important. It helps us with our vocabulary, and it will also help us in composition. The most important thing is you make sure that the student has read the assignment sheet. I tell the students exactly what they need to do, what they need to bring, what they need to turn in. I tell the satellite teachers what I'm asking of them for that day, all on the assignment sheet. That is my primary way of communicating with home and school. Now, if there's a change to the assignment sheet, I will send an email and let you know. But if it's on that assignment sheet, I'm expecting the kids to either turn it in or complete the assignment. Now, I will mess up during the year, and I will make mistakes on that assignment sheet. If that happens, you can email me, or if it's something that we don't catch until that school day, it is my bad, and I am not going to hold those kids accountable for a mistake that I've made. So we will figure that out in class together, and it will all be fine, I promise. So I am looking forward to a very good year with 8th grade language arts this year, and I can't wait to see you at orientation in August. Thanks, and I'll see you then.